He worked hard his entire life, 40 years at the same company, paid his mortgage, saved every month, and did everything right. At 65, he finally retired, proud, confident, and ready to live the American dream. But 5 years later, the money started running out. His savings, the nest egg he thought would last forever, was disappearing faster than he ever imagined. And the truth is, he's not alone, because millions of people around the world are waking up to the same harsh reality. Your retirement savings won't last forever. Most people believe that if they save diligently, contribute to their 401k, or have a pension plan, they'll be financially secure in retirement. But according to recent studies from the Employee Benefit Research Institute, nearly 40% of Americans risk running out of money during retirement. Think about that. 4 out of every 10 retirees could outlive their savings. And it's not just a US issue. In the UK, Canada, Australia, and even in parts of Europe, the same problem is growing. People are living longer, healthcare costs are rising, inflation is eating away savings, and traditional retirement planning simply isn't keeping up. Let me tell you about Susan. She retired at 62 with $500,000 in her 401k. It felt like a fortune, $500,000. She budgeted carefully, withdrew around $2,000 a month, and thought, this should last me at least 20 years. But then, inflation hit. Her medical insurance premiums doubled. Her car broke down, and her investments didn't perform as expected. Now, just 10 years later, her savings are down to less than $120,000, and she's only 72. That's the harsh truth. Even when you plan, the future rarely plays out as you expect. So why does this happen? Why do so many people run out of money in retirement even when they did everything right? There are 5 main reasons, and if you're serious about your future, you need to understand each one.
Reason number 1, we're living longer. In the 1960s, the average life expectancy in the US was around 70 years. Today, it's pushing 80, and in many countries, people are living well into their 90s. That means if you retire at 65, you could spend 25 to 30 years living off your savings. Imagine that, 3 decades without a paycheck. And yet, most people only plan for maybe 15 or 20 years of expenses. Longevity is a gift, but financially, it's a ticking clock. Reason number 2, inflation silently destroys your purchasing power. A dollar today doesn't buy what it used to. Even a modest 3% annual inflation rate cuts your money's value in half in just 24 years. So if you retire with $1 million today, by the time you're 80, that money may only feel like $500,000 in real terms. Now imagine if inflation jumps, like it did recently, to over 7% in the US. The damage accelerates. Your retirement account might look healthy on paper, but in real life, it's shrinking every single year. Reason number 3, healthcare costs. According to Fidelity, the average American couple retiring at age 65 will need about $315,000 just to cover healthcare expenses throughout retirement. That's not luxury spending. That's just staying alive. And we're not even counting long-term care, dental, or medication that insurance may not cover. Many retirees underestimate this until it's too late. Reason number 4, market volatility and bad timing. Imagine you retire in a year like 2008 or 2022. The stock market crashes, your portfolio drops 20%, and suddenly you're withdrawing money from a shrinking balance. This is called the sequence of returns risk, when early losses in retirement dramatically shorten how long your money lasts. You can't control the markets, but you can control your exposure and withdrawal strategy. Reason number 5, lifestyle inflation, or simply spending too much too soon. You've worked your whole life, you finally want to enjoy it. So you travel, buy a new car, renovate the house. But here's the catch. The early years of retirement are often the most expensive, and if you overspend in the first decade, you might struggle to fund the next two. The problem isn't enjoying life, it's failing to plan how long you'll live to enjoy it.
So when we say your retirement savings won't last forever, it's not a scare tactic, it's a reality check. Because the biggest risk in retirement isn't dying early, it's living too long without enough money. That's why financial planning isn't just about how much you save. It's about how you spend, how you invest, and how you adjust as life changes. Now, don't lose hope. The good news is you can protect yourself from this outcome. Let's talk about a few strategies that actually work, real practical steps to make your money last.
All right, strategy 1 is delay tapping into your retirement savings if possible. It means every year you postpone taking Social Security or retirement withdrawals, your future payments increase. For example, waiting until age 70 instead of 62 can boost your Social Security income by over 75%. That's guaranteed inflation-adjusted income for life. So if you can work part-time or use other income sources first, it can make a massive difference later. Strategy 2 is keep your investments diversified and rebalance regularly. It means don't park everything in safe bonds or keep too much cash. Over time, that can actually lose value due to inflation. Instead, maintain a mix of stocks, bonds, and dividend-paying assets that can generate consistent income and growth potential. A balanced approach helps your portfolio survive volatility and last longer. Strategy 3 is adjust your lifestyle early, not when it's too late. It means the smartest retirees monitor their spending like a business tracks cash flow. If the market dips or inflation rises, they cut back temporarily, not out of fear, but out of discipline. Remember, every dollar you don't spend today is one more day of financial freedom tomorrow. Strategy 4 is create income streams that don't depend on savings. It means that could mean rental income, digital assets, consulting, or even part-time freelancing. Retirement doesn't have to mean no income, it just means no pressure. A little passive income, even $500 or $1,000 a month, can stretch your savings by years. Strategy 5 is protect yourself against healthcare shocks. It means explore long-term care insurance, health savings accounts, or supplemental Medicare plans. Yes, they cost money, but they can save you a fortune later. Think of it like fire insurance. You hope you never need it, but when you do, you'll be glad it's there. So, what we learn in this video, at the end of the day, your retirement isn't just about numbers. It's about peace of mind. It's about waking up each morning knowing your bills are paid, your future is secure, and your life still has purpose beyond a paycheck. Money runs out, but smart planning, adaptability, and awareness, those are what truly keep you financially alive. So the next time someone tells you, just save $1 million and you'll be fine, remember, that's not the full story. Your savings might not last forever, but your financial wisdom can. Start learning, keep adjusting, and plan like you'll live to 100, because you just might. And hey, if this video gave you a wake-up call, don't forget to subscribe to Finance with Imran for more honest, practical financial insights that help you secure your future one decision at a time.